This is the Memory Skills Show number 4, and this is John Keith, the memory trainer, and Dr. Joe Pons. And we are where, Dr. Joe?
We're at the Marriott World Center in Orlando, Florida, at the Florida Realtors Convention and Expo.
Yeah, and we just wanted to do a live show, and you know, the last show was at Mount Dora. Today we were in Orlando, and we wanted to do a couple of things and talk about reading. But for the convention, I memorized the first 50 pages of the Time magazine. I didn't get to the last bit, but we're going to just test my memory. And what we're going to do is, sir, can you pick a page between 1 and 50 and just yell out a page number?
All right, page 18.
Page 18. That's a great page. It's on the left-hand side. It says fashion on the top, and there's a beautiful model with a blue skirt, and it tells how today fashion can be very quickly made and sold. And let's take a look at that. And I believe that's fashion, okay? And there's the blue dress, I should say skirt, and that's pretty good anyway. But that's basically what we do, and that's a demo I do. And why do we memorize a magazine, or why do I memorize a magazine? To show if I don't have a photographic memory, and I can do this, there is some skill we can train you with in way of you know, reading comprehension. Because basically what we do in our seminars is to teach this skill in reverse so that you can remember what you read. So we're going to talk about reading, and Dr. Joe, you have any comments on reading in general? It's very important. We all have to retrain. We have to learn. Remember, learning is lifelong. So that's a very important point. You don't stop at college or grad school. It's continuous. That's why you do need some type of memory skill.
Absolutely. In fact, I've talked to many people, and I ask a basic question. Have you ever read a magazine or a book, textbook or whatever, and you've gotten halfway down the page and then had to stop and then go back because you simply didn't remember what it was that you read?
Right.
A lot of people waste a lot of time doing that. So with the memory skills that we teach you basically to comprehend what you're reading as you're going along. So the number one, you have the comprehension, and number two, you don't have to waste time going back and repeat reading the same thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, and as you know, in this fast-paced world, you have to, be speedy and get that information. You know, I like to share a couple of things, very simple points. If people read and took little points out of what they read, in other words, things like major points. In grammar school, you looked at the topic sentence. Well, now when you read, take some things out that hit you in way of topic elements, I call it. And if you pull those out in your brain or write them down on the side, make sure you don't write on a book that you don't own. So, you'll increase your comprehension rate by anywhere from 10–20%. But that's not the skill we teach. And there's a little further, we're not going to get into it in this show, but in future shows we may just have a teaching session. Depends. By the way, this is number 4, if we didn't put that in, the Memory Skills Show number 4. And the number 1, 2, and 3 has been very, received very well. And we're going to continue this on location. But when I getting back to reading, it's very important. Even if you take notice of the elements, the things that hit you or make appearances, in other words, you read a paragraph, something is going to jump off that page. Use it, see it in your mind's eye. And the review, the mind's eye, I dare everyone in the audience not to think of the Eiffel Tower in France or the Empire State Building, and you're thinking of this on the flat panel screen in your brain. That's the mind's eye. So if you took elements, things that come notice off the page, you could increase your reading anywhere from 10–25%. Anything to add, Dr. Joe?
Yeah, absolutely. What John's saying basically is to interact with the information that you're reading. You might have a set of questions before you even begin to read. For example, who's writing? Who are they writing to? What's going on story-wise? What's the plot? What are they trying to accomplish? You know, what is it that they want you to know? What is it that they want you to be able to take away from the reading material? So if you can interact with the material, then you'll find that your mind will be more engaged, will be more focused, you'll concentrate on the material, and you'll actually be able to retain more of what you read. So your reading comprehension will go up just from these few tips.
Absolutely. And, you know, I hope you can hear us because we're in a wide auditorium, so that's why we're expressing ourselves a little bit more, but we want to get these points across because, you know, in school, everything's reading. Reading and writing and arithmetic, well, readings are very important, and remembering. You know, you always have to put that remembering in there, and these are great points. Even by listening to this simple program, you're going to increase your memory for reading comprehension and reading in way of materials, and it'll help a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Anyway, what else? You know, we're at the Realtors Convention because realtors need to, you know, remember things like names and product knowledge, which is really reading comprehension again. So we're here to promote the Memory College, and that's our, you know, at the end of the program, we will have credits and have our emails and a phone number if you're interested in our seminars. And memorytrainer.com and memorycollege.com is the two websites. And we do a lot of things to help reading, and there's a lot more. I mean, we could spend probably about 3 hours explaining not how I memorize the magazine, but the techniques to memorize your own work. I guess that's, you know, pretty much what we wanted to, you know, say on location in Orlando. In future programs, we'll probably be on different locations, even outdoors. And as I said before in other shows, we may have a couple of guests. Depends on their schedules and our schedules, but guaranteed you're going to have some type of useful material for your memory needs. Dr. Joe?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Well, yeah, thank you so much. And remember, you know, keep remembering. We always end off like that. And we'll see you in the next Memory Skill Show. Thank you so very much.